Hello everyone and welcome back to another Trading 212 weekly portfolio update where I'll be going over all the ups and downs in my stock portfolio this week, any new additions to the portfolio, any bit of stock news that I know of, and also just everything in general to do in portfolio. But before we get into it, if you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. Give a comment on the video and a thumbs up. It really does help boost a small channel like mine out low, so it's not hard to do. Just give a quick thumbs up on the video and you don't realise how much of an impact that has. But anyway, straight into the video now. So it's been a busy-ish week again. The portfolio is currently at £3,267.31, and I'm only down now 1%. And this week I have gained. So the start of the week, well, this time last week I was down 5.65% or £169, and as you can see now I'm only down £43. So we've seen quite a bit of growth. And then if you look even at the month, we've gained almost 15% up in the month. So I was down 14% at this 18th of May, which is a month ago, or £392 down. So we are seeing progress, guys, in the stocks. We've had a rough couple of months, probably from around March, April, May time. It's been really rough. And as well, I've added a few more stocks to this portfolio. I've been trying to get a bit of a balance. I did say I was moving away from from dividend investing to growth investing, but I do thought you shouldn't really put your eggs in one basket with a particular investing style, I thought. So I've added some dividend stocks, some dividend growth stocks, and obviously I've kept my growth stocks that I already had as well. So we'll take a look at the stocks now. So the first one is a new acquisition. Well, not really new. I've had this stock before, but they are back in the portfolio now. It's Abvi, ticker symbol ABV, sorry. And how are we doing in the last week? They're down 1.61% in the last week, and in the month down 1.73%. So my position, I own just under 4 shares, 3.75 shares, with a return on investment so far 1.83%. Abvi are a great dividend paying stock. I think they pay around, it'll probably be around £1 a share or 130 cents if it's American. And again, these are really great for the dividend, but they're also a good growth company, up 20% in the last year. So you can't really argue with that. Nice dividend, a growing dividend as well. I think the yield, 4.51%, which is really solid. Great revenues and earnings. So this is a company that I didn't really want to sell in the first place, but this was when I had my hat on that I wanted to just invest in growth stocks. But these are as well a growth stock if you go off past performance. So that's the first stock on the list, which is Abvi. Next up is a stock that I'm finally back in the green with, which is Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. So in the last week, we've seen quite a bit of growth, 4.52% up in the last week, and in the month they're up 4.38%. So we're slowly climbing back up to the 130s mark, which we was at last in April, and then even before that, in January, we got to the 140s mark. So hopefully we can get back to those levels soon. So I'm now up just over 2% with Apple on my investment. I've got 10 shares, currently worth £953. Long-term hold again, Apple, if they can eventually get up to the £400 mark and do the stock split like they did last year, that would be quite good for me, considering my average cost is only $128. So we'll just have to wait and see with this. They do pay a nice little dividend as well, nothing too major, but more of a growth stock at the moment. So that's Apple. Next is one of my favourite stocks at the moment, Bionano Genomics, ticker symbol BNGO. And these have had some month really, up 40% in the month, and this week 2.61%, so a steady week again this week. So I have 132 shares of Bionano Genomics, and I'm currently up 17.71% or £112. This is stock, I'm a big believer in this company at the moment with what they're aiming to do with the Sapphire mapping tool against various cancers and other illnesses. And I think this is just the start for them. They give us a little taste of what to expect. And they've obviously dipped since then, but now they look to be back on the rise again. And I'm glad I bought in at around the low $5 mark. So it's a stock I'm going to continue to wait, like Apple, 5 to 10 year hold, and we'll see where these can get to. And if the revenue gets to where they predict themselves of in the billions, this stock could get past the $100 mark easy in the next few years, but that's just in hindsight. So that's Bionano Genomics, ticker symbol BNGO. Next, British Tobacco. Nothing too much going on with these this week, just down 0.36%, and in the month 0.32%. Again, more of a dividend play. They've got a yield of 7.49%, so on the verge of being a bit too high and risky. pay around 53p a share. So I've got 5.31 shares at the moment, and I'm down just 0.39%. So nothing too much more to add with British Tobacco at the minute. Next, we have Ibm Corporation, another one of my new acquisitions. These pay a great dividend. I think they yield at 4.34%, so that's really a good solid yield when you compare it with the share price. So 2 shares at the moment, £211 they're worth, and my return on investment is down 1%. But again, I feel these are quite undervalued. If you look at where they was at 5-6 years ago, almost at the $200 mark, and they've had a bit of a rough time, but the revenues and earnings are still good. They're not losing money, still profitable. So I feel like these could be a good growth play going forward as well. So that's the next stock, Ibm Corporation. And then my final stock on the list is Tesla. Tesla, another stock. In the last 3 months, I've had a pretty rough time really, down $85 or 12.2%. But again, it's looking a bit more promising in the last week, in the last month. In the last 30 days, they're up almost $40 and then in the last week up $6. So it's looking a bit more promising. It's the only stock that's weighing my portfolio down really at the minute. But again, this is a long-term hold. EV plays are great plays to have in your portfolio. So I'm only down now £176. Well, I say only down, but it was about almost at the $300 mark not so long ago. But the 2 shares, £890 worth of investment at the moment. So another long-term hold for me, Tesla. So as you're aware, I did sell my Neo shares to fund a few more of these dividend sort of growth stocks like AbbVie and IBM, and I sold my legal in general now as I wanted to get a few more better dividend payers and more potential of growth, so that's why I did that. So I'm trying to find the right balance between dividend and growth. I do feel like maybe when I'm in a good enough profit with Tesla, I might sell and buy more dividend growth stocks such as AbbVie or 3M, companies like that who are consistently growing and paying great dividends as well. So let me know what you think, trying to get the balance of dividend stocks and growth stocks in the portfolio, if that's a good strategy, or do you think I should just focus more on one or the other? But let me know, guys, anyway. So don't forget to like and comment as well if you fancy helping me out doing that. It really does help the channel out loads. So on that note, I'm going to leave you to it today, guys. Take care. Bye.